towards the end of last year, Dash Trader Pro released a feature called the Market Replay. Now, if you don't know what the Market Replay is, basically a feature where you can go back to any given date, pick a ticker, and be able to replay the action for that entire trading day. Now, this is not anything new or revolutionary. This has been out for quite some time. There are actual companies that their whole entire business is built on Market Replay. Now, the great thing about this is you got a great trading platform now that you can do live simulation, go back and do Market Replay, plus do your live trading all in one tool. Now, there's huge benefits to being able to do that with just one platform, and we're going to get into them in this video. Hey everyone, Carlos here with Bearboot Traders, and in this video we're going to first talk about some of the benefits of having a Market Replay and how it can be useful to you, and then towards the back end we'll jump on the computer and show you exactly how Dash Trader Pro when it comes to the actual replay. If you are new to this channel, we are live every Monday through Friday before the market open at 8:30 Eastern time, so consider subscribing so you can catch us live as we prepare for the trading day. So let's jump right into it, guys. Let's go over benefits and then we'll go over the actual platform. If you're here just for the actual platform, there's a timestamp down below in the comments. You can skip right to that section, or you can hang out with me for a bit as we go through some of these benefits of having a Market Replay. Number one is going to be experience building. We cannot stress enough how important it is to build experience as you are trading. This is something that's going to take your skills obviously to the next level and can also reduce the time frame of your learning curve, right? We all have a learning curve we have to get through when it comes to trading. By being able to get more screen time, we can reduce that time frame. So guys, experience building, you are logging in and getting more time on the screens. You're able to go back and look at some replays, understand what took place there, look at the price action a little bit closer. It is very different when you are trading in a live environment, whether sim and actually live, obviously, how fast-paced things are. To be able to go back and replay something exactly the way it took place with your notes in place can be an amazing experience builder for you to take your craft to the next level. This platform allows you to also be able to actually practice actual trades. You can actually enter a trade in the Market Replay and get stopped out or take profits and practice your strategies. Number two, and probably one of my favorites, is going to be trade review. So now you can actually, as you're trading throughout the entire day and you want to take some time in the weekends or after you're done with your trading, and you find something where, you know what, this trade was not the best one, my entry was not as clean, or maybe I didn't stop out fast enough, or there was something that I can do better, you can actually go back now and review that trade in real time and kind of go over your thoughts on what you were looking at, what made you take the trade, what made you get out of the trade, and kind of be able to dissect your trading and see what you can do better for next time. Now, there are some traders that record their entire trading session, and I find that a bit cumbersome, but if you're one of those traders that does that, I would love to hear from you. Leave a comment down below and let me know what your review process is, because I feel that if you're recording, let's say 30 minutes to an hour of the trading morning, and you're recording all your entries and exits and all your plays, how do you go back and review that actual time frame? That sounds to me like it's very time consuming. Opposed to this, you can download your trading transactions, you can look at the tickets you traded, the times you traded, and you can go right into the Market Replay and pull up that specific time you need and be able to replay that over and over again, take the actual trade again, and see what you could have done better by looking at the information now at a slower time frame or even at a different time frame, or see what you could have missed to again enhance your future trading. Number three is going to be the ability to test strategies. So now you can actually go back and test the strategies that you've been trading for a while, or if you're developing a new strategy you want to try out, you can actually go back with real market data in history and try out these strategies. See if your signals are working, your indicators, see if your moving averages are working properly the way you have it set out for your playbook. So if you're trying something new like an open range breakup, you have your list of indicators you're looking for, your patterns and your playbook, and now you can apply those to actual live market data. There's several ways you can actually look for stocks in play, and we'll get into in the Dash Replay how you can actually two ways you can go back and look at actual stocks that were in play that you can try to apply these strategies to test before you take them over to a live environment. So this can give you an edge of deciding right away if this is a strategy that actually works for you and your style, or is it something that's not giving you a good win rate and you might as well just scrap it and move on to something else. Or there might be some tweaks you need to make to that actual strategy or indicators to make it more successful and give you a higher win rate. So those are three main benefits you could take advantage by using the Market Replay. Let's jump on the computer and show you exactly what this looks like. So here's our platform. To get into the dash replay function, the first thing you want to do is go over to file, and you're going to have this new feature here, data stream mode. Once you click on that, you're going to get this window called the quote mode. And what this is basically is your replay management window. This is where you're able to control the replay, be able to switch back between regular environment, which is your live account, and your sim account, your regular sim, and the market replay, between those two functions. So if you go over to the replay, that's going to be the market replay feature. You're going to hit apply. This is going to prompt you saying, hey, do you want to switch from your normal environment to your replay environment? You hit OK, and now you are in your replay environment. The next thing is going to be the replay management, where you can download the ticker you want to watch. So let's pick, for example, let's do Twitter, and let's say we want to do Twitter. Let's go back to actually February. That's February 5th. We're going to hit download. Now that information for Twitter has been downloaded. You can see right here in the replay function, we have Twitter ready to go. And the next thing you want to do is go over to your montage and actually bring over Twitter. All right, here we go, TWTR. So now, sometimes when you load this, you're going to notice that the data in here, right? If I put the cursor over this date, it is showing today's date, right? So here you're going to see 5/4, same here. Once you hit play, you're going to notice things are going to readjust, and now you're going to have the date that you're actually watching plus the days prior to that date that you're replaying. So you can actually look at what it did a few days before, look at the history, and be able to build your levels off this history on your daily chart. So you can go in here and you can place your level as you would when you're preparing for the market open. Now, question: how do you know what stocks were in play for that day? There's two ways you could do that. If you already have Trade Ideas, Trade Ideas has a feature in the gappers list. You can go in there, right click, you can go to use historical data, and you can go back to any time, any date that you want, and around 9:15 or so, the actual specific time, you can see what stocks were gapping up or down and what volume they had. So you could pick your stocks that were in play off that Trade Ideas. If you do not have Trade Ideas, another thing you can do is go over to our YouTube channel, and under the playlist pre-market show, we have all our pre-market shows listed there. What you can do is pick the day that you want, forward the video towards the end where we kind of have our list already kind of fine-tuned a little bit, and look at the stocks that we're watching that were in play for that day. So you could pick one of those stocks, go in here, put that data on there, and you could be able to replay something that was actually in play. So those are two ways you can actually get a history of the stocks that were in play. And we've been doing the pre-market show probably for about a year and a half. So you got some pretty good chunk of data that you can use if you do not have Trade Ideas. So again, once you pick Twitter, we have it ready to go here. I'm going to hit resume. I'm going to forward this. You have all the pre-market data. This is 4 a.m. So I'm going to forward this all the way to about 9:30 right on here. So again, if we look at the pre-market, this wasn't all that active this morning. You have your volume here, 126 is up, almost 0.5%, so not much. And then I'm gonna, you can use this arrows here to actually forward the actual time, times 8, times 16, and get it going closer to that 9:30 time frame. So let's just push it through, and here it is. All right, market open. All right, let's go back down to the real live environment. So you have everything you need here. There's only one thing that's missing, which is the level 2, guys, right? The level 2 is missing here. You have your level 1, you have your price action, you do have your time and sales. Everything is here ready to go. The level 2 is the one thing that the developers are still working on. Once they get that going, this thing is going to be complete. You're going to have your bid and ask. You're going to be able to see and go back 20 stocks and see how these orders stacked up, and be able to practice on the level 2. One of the things that we have not been able to do well is the level 2 on a lot of other replay environments. They don't have a great read of the level 2. If we can get that here, we can now be able to study the level 2 a little bit better and get more screen time. Again, going back to that experience building, how key that is. Level 2 is one of the things that if you don't see it live and have recordings of it, it's very difficult to learn, as well as with the time and sales. You really need screen time. So to be able to have this feature where you can go back and replay an entire market open any day back in the history and get that feedback and get that screen time, it's really something amazing. So so here we are. And the next thing is I want to show you is you can actually practice an actual order. So Twitter, for example, looks weak, looks like it's selling down. Let's just take 100 units short just to show you what it looks like. We are going to do a market order so we can get filled immediately. So we're going to short here. So there is our order on Twitter. Actually, I will never take this trade. This is very extended. But anyways, just want to show you that. And then let's say you want to cover, I don't know, at 33.55. You can go in here, put a limit order, put 33.55, and then we're going to buy in this area. And here's our limit order waiting to be filled. Let me show you, everything works exactly as it would in a live environment, whether you're trading in the live environment in sim or a live account, right? You have your unrealized P&L, you have your positions in here with all your information, and you also have your actual order where you can cancel, and you have your unrealized P&L down here. I did Tesla earlier to practice, and you can see here that it keeps the information of what you have done in the actual replay environment. So again, guys, very intuitive, very convenient, right in the platform that you are already using to do your live trading, to your simulation trading. Now you can do your market replay in the same environment that you do all of those. Plus, with the one more important thing is using your exact same layout. So this layout here is actually a layout that I have. The layout will look the same way you have it. The only difference will be you're gonna have this new window here to be able to control the replay. So, all right, so now we're going to just forward this. Let's see, I wanna see if I get filled. Doesn't look too good. Oh, it's dropping, there it is. Let's see. So you can forward this here. You can go to whatever time you need to. There it is, where order is filled. I'm going to slow it down again so you can kind of play around with this and see the way things happen, test strategies, practice strategies that might not be working as well, see what you could do better. Go back and do that trade review and see what could you have done better. Maybe you miss something in the live environment that you want to go back and replay in real time. So again, just so much that you could do with this. So now to stop it, I'm going to hit stop, and I'm going to show you one more thing. You can go in here, here, and load anything you did in the past before. So whatever days you have downloaded, you can actually come in here. For example, Roku, you can click on Roku on this date, you can hit OK, and now Roku has been uploaded. I'm gonna go over to the montage, put it on Roku, I'm gonna hit play, and now I have Roku for 10/15 of last year. So again, you can keep the history you have on there. You always have that data, or you can download new data as well based on the stock you want to watch. So guys, very, very basic, very simple. I love how clean and easy this is. To go back to your normal environment, just come right up here, hit normal, hit apply. You're gonna get the prompt, and this will take you over to your live environment. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video and found it helpful. If you did, hit that thumbs up. You can also follow me on Twitter at CarlosMBBT. See you guys in the next video, and happy trading.